Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by Dark Mage. Today we'll be working on tabs and how to switch in between for selection. So we'll start by selecting our iPhone X or Pro. So now they moved it to archive. You wouldn't find it on the phone frame. So when you hit frame, check for the archives. That's where you could find it. As usual, we'll put our layout grid, so columns, 8 columns, want a margin of 16 and a gutter of 8. Then I'll duplicate this, then make this 50 because that's where we'll be putting our header to make distinctions. So I'll select this and just write header. Then click here to make sure it's centered both vertically and horizontally. Next, I'll select the rectangle button. Then make an 8. So border radius is 8. I'll move this downwards, select this, then make this 18 and medium. So we're working on a food app, kinda. So order again. Favorites. Then menu. So for me to get what I'm doing, I hit on Ctrl D to duplicate the text. So I select this and do Shift A. I'll rename this order, the middle, then Shift A, favorites, middle, then Shift A, menu. This is to make it easier for me to click when I'm clicking on them. Then clamp down on Shift to select all while you select all. Then Shift A to align all of them. So I'm going to call this my nav. It's going to be in the middle. Spacing between them will be 16. Now back to this. We'll have a rectangle. Next thing, we'll select a text. Make this a 16. Move this to regular. Then we could start by naming it, let's say brisket. Okay, we're going to make this a medium actually. So this is brisket. Next we'll put the price. So we'll say $12.99. Here I put it to regular. I make this a 14. The next thing I do is to put my button, order button. So order, I'll make this a 16. Then Shift A. Then I'll put a fill behind. So no, won't be using red. Let's just go with the green. Then change this F to white. Then put this in the middle. Make this an 8. Then click again inside to select the order. What's inside the frame. Change it to fill. Then select the button itself. Then move it, drag it to the edge like this. Go back, select the order and move it to center align. And now we have it. So I'll be renaming this button. Then clamp down on Shift to select the two. Shift A, I'll be calling this a tag. make spacing 14 in between. Then with that still selected, I'll select this, Shift A, I'll move this to the left, align it to the left, then just call it order. Then I'll bring the spacing to 8. So there we have it. We'll have this and this. Now back here, we select this and select this, Shift A, we'll just call it food. So we want the spacing to be 16 between them. Yeah, and we now have that here. Select the rectangle inside, right click, go to Unsplash, find the image of food. Let's see. Okay, so this is the image of a brisket. We could use this here. Okay, so we have this done. Select the food frame, Ctrl D, and we have a duplicate. So this is for brisket. Now I'm going to duplicate this again, the two of them, Ctrl D to get this, and Ctrl D to get another one. Now we've gotten for order again, so for favorite, so as to show you how these things changes, I'll be changing just the image. The name can be the same, you can like work on it. So we have, okay, let's use this cheesecake here, same thing here. Then on here we could use this. Here we use this. So now we have all sets of food. Then I'll select this, Shift A to select all of them. Now let me just select this pair first here. Then select this to Ctrl D. Then here. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is with this selected, Shift A, I'm going to rename it as default. So this will be default. Here and here, I'll rename it to favorites. Then this and this, what did we say this was? Okay, just menu. You can make this better. This is me showing you the logic behind tab selections, so you can make yours better looking. It's also the same thing that you can do in your desktop too, or your tablets, whatever device you are using. So we have all this selected. Then I select all of them. Go up here. This is for components, where you can create components of whatever if you're trying to work on changes. So I'm going to create component set. Okay, before I do that, I forgot to bring this in. So Shift A, default here, then this and this, Shift A. So I'm going to make this 16, spacing of 16. So Ctrl C. Now here I'll do Ctrl Shift R to replace it with what's in here. Then I'll click to select what's inside, Ctrl D, then drag it out here. So I'll do Ctrl D again to create a duplicate of this. Then this is default. So we have default here. Then select this nav and this favorite, Shift A. We'll make it to 16 the way the other one is. So we'll have favorites. I'm left aligning it. Don't want them to be center aligned. I want them to be left aligned. Then here and here, Shift A, left align. Make this menu as we named it. Then we now have all of them. Then we select, okay, I'm yet to make this 16. Okay, and we now have them all. So this is what it looks like. Then I'll select all of them, create a component set. Now to differentiate between each one, we'll be using, for this order again, which is the default, we'll be using selection color of green. We'll make it a bit darker, which is this, Ctrl C. Then for favorites, we'll do the same thing for favorites and do the same for menu. Now we have them here. So we'll go to prototype. Then I select favorites, connect this node, untap, change to favorites. I want it to dissolve. Or will I say no, smart animate will be better. So ease in and out. Make this 800. Then select this favorite. Do the same for it. No changes here. Then select for menu. Okay. Then select for menu. Now order again. We'll do the same for order again. We'll connect it to this. Then order again. And we'll connect it to this. So now we have all this connected. I'll select this, which is the default, Ctrl C. Select what's inside, Ctrl Shift R to replace. Now you see whatever changes I make inside here is going to be reflected here because this is the main component housing this. So if I want to make changes inside here if you make changes inside here, it won't affect what's inside here. But if you make changes here, it affects what's inside here. Now let's play our prototype and see what it looks like. Now we have it. When I click on this, you see it changes. This is how you create your selection tab. And we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Like, share, comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and have a nice one till we meet again. Thank you.